Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, especially for series like this where we do all things mom life. And I want you to be a part of this journey because the parenting community is so important to me. And yes, I call it mom life because it's my experience as a mother, but I know you dads, I see you in the comments. Even the uncles are there relating to some of the things. So please keep commenting and sharing. Let me know what you want to hear more about. Today, we are going to talk about Motlotlegi's bedroom. And the reason we talk about this bedroom is that it has carried us as far as it has. And with him, approaching turning 4, it's kind of the right time for him to get a room upgrade. Now, the room upgrade is not even for aesthetic purposes and vibes, it's more for functionality. Now, does that mean that Motlotlegi's room was not functioning? No, he just grew up and is not as tiny as he was. This cot bed right here, he started boycotting it, months and months and months ago. Or it's probably been a year that he's boycotted this. And in fairness, he's a tall little baby and he sleeps terribly, as in like he sleeps everywhere. On a king size bed, he will be in every corner. He's a nightmare to sleep with. But now we're like, actually, let's get him a big boy bed. So I thought I'd chat to you guys about what really worked in the space. And if you haven't seen the room in detail and how we made it over, I'm going to put the video up above and you can click and see just some of the brands that I've worked with, some of the brands that contributed to the space, some of the things that are so important to have in a baby's room, like blockout curtains. So go and check that out. But let me talk to you about, now that he is 3, how are we using this bedroom? This bedroom currently is an area for him to play. It also serves as an area for him to get dressed when he comes out of the bath. It serves as a space for him to, sometimes he eats in here, like if on the other side of the house I'm working and I don't need noise or I have a meeting, then he can come this side. He also will do his own content in the space. He also will do his drawing and crafts and just being a young chap. The room has been amazing over the years, I have to be honest. It is such a good size for a baby's room. We were able to have a station for him to be changed in, as a place for him to have toiletries with the extra furniture that we had. Also had a place for him to have his clothes folded and just organized in categories, because that's how I like things to be. And it's also a space, mind you, he used to sleep in here alone, and we'll catch up on all of that another time. But it also has been a space where he has access to his books, to his toys. It's engaging, and it was still very much a baby room. Now, the blue wall, amazing. I have to tell you that at my previous apartment where we used to live, just when I was pregnant, we decided to renovate. And this is the exact same blue that was in Motlotlegi's other room at the other apartment, which is now being rented out. And I'm obsessed with this blue. It's worked beautifully because it's not that like overly used baby blue that gets annoying. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but there is that. Actually, it might be the one I'm wearing. That annoying baby blue that are associated with babies, right? And also, it's like subtle. Hi, Rase. It's subtle, it's beautiful, and it's a blue that I was willing to keep. Now, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do in this video, but the blue worked really well. And also just the name at the top, Motlotlegi Mawoja, he takes such pride in his name, and I just love that it was up there. It gave the room such classiness. And his little cloud light, for some reason it's not working anymore, but yes, the cloud light, very, very cool. And then the blockout curtains, they still are quite handy, because when my nieces and nephews are visiting, or more nieces rather, like there's a place for the babies to sleep, and Motlotegi has his camp cot, the travel one as well. So whenever there's family visiting, there's space for other babies. and also like a blow up kids mattress. I must put the link down below. Oh, actually, we should do a video talking about traveling with a kid and the great things you must take with you. So that's what we'll do, and I'll talk about it there. But the space has been super, super useful. Even this is the rocking chair. You might think, oh, but you're not breastfeeding anymore. Why do you still have a rocking chair? He uses this chair. He sits in this chair to read books. Sometimes we'll sit in the chair to pray together. So there's lots of things that are still very, very useful and I would not get rid of. So so many things here worked, especially from a decor perspective. Motlotlegi's totem symbol, I felt connected to it while I was pregnant, was the elephant. So you've seen a lot of elephant everywhere, and that worked. And I think when you are a new parent, something will connect with you for your baba, and stick to whatever it is that does that. If you look at the space for toys now, this space could have been a lot more, I nearly said congested. What's the word? But yes, congested and filled with stuff. But we try to regularly donate toys, give them away to other babas as well, so that we're keeping a minimal amount of toys, some of which are educational, some of which are just for fun. He has tons of instruments, and that works really, really well. So overall, this space has been fun, and I probably am going to get emotional when it gets changed, because it's the realization that your baby's not so much a baby anymore and he's becoming a toddler. But he needs a big boy bed, and the big boy bed means that he has space to be back on his own, and a space that feels like his. And I know it is an absolute privilege to be a child having your own bedroom. I know of many people who grew up not having their own bedroom or space, and what I'm doing is not including him in the changes, because I want it to be a surprise. But I also want certain parts of the space to really be him. So this space has been beautiful. I have loved it. I'm gonna be very emotional when it is time to switch it up, but for now, I would say, if you haven't seen the other videos of the things that work really well, how we've used the space, like even his closets, which it's quite a decent amount of space for a toddler's things. His closets, are filled up. His medication is there. Clothes that you buy that are like he'll grow into it because they're too big are there. And then we also use a lot of containers, and we regularly separate things that he's outgrown as well, to say, okay, cool, of this batch of things he's outgrown, what is sentimental we want to keep, and then the rest just goes to the orphanage that we donate to. So yeah, I have loved the space. I am excited for the next chapter of the space, and I'm also excited. Did you see what I did the next chapter? And I'm also excited for just new memories, with a child who is speaking and living his best life. So yeah, that's Motlotlegi's room, and when we switch it up, man, it's gonna be a whole new world. Like, yo, I can't wait to tell you guys. It is so exciting. It is so fire. You're gonna love it. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment down below. Tell me, what are the things I must make sure are in the toddler room? What has worked for your child? Is it like a rock climbing wall? Is it a space that has like, what you call it, like a space that a little child can crawl into, and it's really their own space because we as adults can't fit in there? Tell me what has worked for your toddler, or tell me what you have dreamed for your toddler, or maybe you can remember wishing you had something in your own toddler room. Let me know. But I'll see you next time on Mom Life. Bye.